Hey, it's me, MLB. Here's chapter 40 of Chance Ball, and this one is titled The Bet. Here is just a polite warning before we start. There is a scene in this chapter that I've had to skip quite heavily over, but as you all know, the completed book without any of the scenes being chopped out can be found on my Quirky Fanfics website. The link is free from my Patreon. Patreon is the same name as here, MLB224 Fanfics. Free to join to get to the website to read the scenes that have been taken out. If you dare. That I should add that in, if you dare. Okay, so without further ado, let's keep going on the chapter. It wasn't the easiest task, scratching wallpaper off the walls and covering everything in plastic sheets in preparation for painting, but over the next few days you got everything ready to go. Now I get to put this new paint on. This house is going to look so much better, you said excitedly, as you picked up the big fluffy roller and grabbed the tray to put the paint in. How many coats are you going to do? Dabi asked from where he was lounging back on the chair with yesterday's bucket of chicken nuggets in his lap. 3, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what was recommended, he replied, scrubbing your brow with your forearm as you prepared to embark on the painting mission. Okay, good luck, he said, one cheek stuffed with chicken nuggets. Get off your lazy ass and help me, you said, pointing your roller at him, or I'll come back here and I'll paint you as well. Where will you paint me? He asked seductively, wiggling his thin black eyebrows as he hooked one leg over the arm of the chair and thrust his crotch at you. Ugh, not there, that's for sure. Are you that desperate for touch? You teased. I don't think he's realised how long he'll have to go without it if he gets his dick pierced, you thought with a smirk. You know I'm always down. You mean up? Either way. Well, just help me, okay? You sighed. I can't do this on my own. That's what she said. Dabi leered as he pulled himself out of the chair and sat the bucket of half-finished chicken nuggets down. Dabi didn't really help you much, to be honest. He got in the way more often than anything else, but it was good to have someone to talk to and tease while you worked. So, you addressed him as you put the roller down in the tray after finishing the first coat, wiping your brow with paint-splattered arm. Are we going to do this bet tonight? Which bet was that? He asked, stepping over a tin of open paint. Which bet was that? You scoffed. You forgot already? Jog my memory, he said, pressing his fingers to his temple and winking at you. Me versus you. If I can get myself off better than you can, then you get your dick pierced. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, you're on. What will you get when you lose? I'm going to get... Hey! Dabi snickered, top lip curling back a little as he leered down at you. I don't intend to lose, you shot back, crossing your arms across your chest. But if I do happen to lose the bet, then I'm getting nipple piercings and your name tattooed in kanji under my right breast. Hot. You're definitely going to lose now, because I have to see that. And to have my name tattooed on your pretty soft skin. A low growl escaped his throat as he stepped forwards and grabbed you against his body. And also, I'm going to get a flame tattoo next to your name. Flame? Yeah, I don't know, I just get this kind of blue flame vibe from you, you said, peering up into his turquoise eyes. Like my body just melts into nothingness under your touch. You want to test that theory now? He rasped. Kinda, you whispered in a provocative tone as your gaze turned more seductive. Well then, let's go. He leered down at you, pressing his body into yours to walk you backwards. With a cute little giggle, you spun around and popped your ass out, wiggling it against his front before reaching over your shoulder and grabbing a hold of his shirt and pulling him along behind you as you got to the stairs to lead up to your room. Your room was finally set up by now. All the boxes were unpacked and the bed was set up nicely, except for the bed sheets being all ruffled up and a pillow or two on the floor from last night's sleep/rumble. You jumped up onto the bed and giggled as Dabi pushed you down and rolled you over, kissing and biting into your arm and then attacking your neck, his teeth grazing your skin as you shrieked playfully and wriggled underneath. Okay, back, he said, swatting him off. You have to watch. What kind of cruel... Chill, you'll get your turn, you replied, reaching for your pants and sliding them off. You flopped down across his clothed chest and promptly passed out. It was 1 a.m. when you woke, and you got up to check the freshly painted walls, noting that they were dry now, so you got the next layer ready and started to paint. What the hell? Dabi groaned in a sleepy voice as he entered the room with heavily squinted eyes. It's friggin' 1:30 a.m. Why are you painting naked? You got a problem? You asked sassily, opening your arms out like, what are you going to do about it? Yeah, no problem. He yawned. You need me? Nah, I got it. Okay, I'm going to go back to bed. Yell if you need me. Yeah, okay. And with that, he left, leaving you to do your painting. It was close to 4 a.m. when you decided to wrap it up, and you washed everything out and crawled into bed, bits of dried paint splattered across your body. When you woke next, it was 3 p.m, and Dabi wasn't beside you. What is my sleep schedule these days? Friggin' non-existent, that's what it is. You rolled over and placed your arms up over your forehead, staring at the ceiling. Then you remembered the last coat of paint. Better go do that, you thought, dragging yourself out of bed, still naked, and wandering off downstairs. You were up the ladder again, clothless, when Dabi walked in. "Honey, I'm home," he called cheekily with a pizza box in hand. "Pizza!" you shouted, dropping everything and jumping from the ladder, then running to him. He caught you with one arm and pressed you to his side as he kissed the top of your head. "The hell is this, new fashion?" He jutted his chin, gesturing to the fact that you were painting naked again. "I can't be screwed to put clothes on, and it's my own damn house. No one's telling me I need to wear clothes in here. F the police." Dabi chuckled. "Well, I ain't complaining." He let you go and walk to the kitchen. "This means I get to watch your tits jiggle as you work." The following day was the grand reveal of the newly painted room, and you grinned as you looked around at it. "Dabi, come and see how amazing I am," you called. "I already know you're actually meaning me," he quipped, walking down from the stairs. "This room looks 3,000,000 times better already, and all the chairs and stuff still covered with plastic and crap," you said, gesturing to everything in the room. Your vocabulary never ceases to amaze me," he teased, pulling you into his side and kissing the top of your head. "Good thing we start college in 2 weeks." "Oh, don't remind me," you fake sobbed, turning your face into his side. "I'm already dreading the double workload." "We've got a bit of time to party before then," Dabi said, giving you another squeeze. "Let's make the most of it." "Tats and piercings first," you said quickly. "Let's look at some places to go to. I'm not going to go to a dodgy place." You pushed off him and walked over to the stairs to head up to the room where you'd left your phone on charge. "I'd die if they wrote the wrong word in cunty, like horny or something, instead of your name." Well, it wouldn't be too far from the truth, though, would it? He called up to you as you walked along the hallway, chuckling when you gave him the finger. "Are you getting a tat?" you called back to him as he entered the room. "Nah, just the piercing," he shouted. "There'll be plenty." "Okay." You grabbed your phone and unlocked it, and then went to the internet and typed in some of the closest tattoo parlors around the area. "How expensive is this crap going to be? That's my question," Dabi asked you as you came back down the stairs with your eyes glued to the phone. Dunno, you shrugged, scrolling down the screen. "Okay, let's see, this place looks good." You tapped on the name of the tattoo parlor and entered the site, swiping down their price list. "Holy crap, I think I'll just get a small tattoo." Your eyes bulged at the screen. "Why? What, were you going to get my name tattooed from your ass crack to your neck? Because that would be amazing," he leered. "It would be horrible," you retorted, screeching as he grabbed you around your waist and hoisted you up a little so he could carry you into the other room and dump you down in front of the TV. In true Dabi style, he didn't just settle for dumping you down, but also climbed over your body and caged you in under him. Look at this!" You showed him your phone screen, smoshing it to his face and laughing when he let out an unamused grunt. "What?" he asked, pulling the phone back so he could see the screen. "Yeah, what about it?" "Looks like a good place, yeah? And the price seems okay, expensive, but okay. I'll look for a few other places to compare, but this place does tattoos and piercings for celebrities. That's saying something, right?" I guess," Dabi replied, not super interested in the conversation at hand. "Okay, let me look up some other places," you said, ignoring Dabi as he leaned down and bit into your earlobe as you did some research. About 20 minutes later, you'd made your decision. "Okay, we're going to this place." You pointed to the first place that you'd seen. "They're okay priced compared with other places." "That's the place that does celebrities, right?" Dabi asked. "Yep," you replied. "I don't want a botched job." "I'm happy to go along for the ride," Dabi said, flopping down onto your front, defeated, his head nestled into the crook of your neck. "How much does a Jacob's ladder cost?" he mumbled into your neck. Hold that thought for a second." Your fingers worked furiously, typing something in. "Okay, single, double, or triple?" "If I'm going to go hard, then I'm going hard. Triple," he said confidently. 155, you replied. "Ouch, my dick and my wallet hurt already," he mumbled. "And I'm going to get my mummy milkers done, so add another 110. That's 255. 265, you mean?" you said. "Would they do a discount if I gave them a lap dance?" Dabi leered. "And you want a tattoo, right? How much is that?" "Please hold the line," you said as you opened a new tab and looked up tattoo costs. "Okay, so it's maybe going to be somewhere between $90 to $126 for the piece." "What the hell? Are they using gold for the inlay?" Dabi's head shot up so that he could stare at you in the eyes. "So, all up, we cost $391, max," you replied. "Jeez," he whispered in horror, shuffling down and face-planting between your boobs. "But it could be less," you offered, your comforting words earning you a groan from him. Looks like I'll just be getting 2 jobs to pay for this crap, he mumbled into your cleavage. It's not that much, is it? Well, it is, when you consider I'm going to be buying a car soon too. He lifted his head to look at you. You're getting a car? You asked with elated surprise. Yeah, I just went and did my written exam before. My licence had expired, so I was renewing it. Sick of using public transport, he said. You grabbed your arms around his neck and squeezed while squealing. This is awesome, we can go anywhere in a car. What's the point? He wheezed out. I only bought it so that we could screw in the back seat. Or you can give it to me while I'm driving. I'm easy. You're always easy, you teased, kissing his lips. But first let's book in for these pieces to be done. The booking was made for Friday, and early that morning you and Dabi found yourselves on the front steps of the tattoo parlour. I'm going to suck on those pierced titties the second they're done. Dabi leered into your ear as he pulled you into his side to nibble on your earlobe. I think the hell not, you snapped. You can't do that stuff until it's healed. He chuckled, and then it finally hit him. Hey, but... You pulled away from him and pushed the doors open, smiling at the pierced-up chick behind the desk. My dick, you heard Dabi say, his mind trying to comprehend that he might have to allocate some healing time post-piercing, healing time that didn't involve getting between the sheets with you. A small chuckle escaped your lips as you walked over to the girl and greeted her. We're here for our appointment, Yin and Dabi. The girl nodded and looked down at the appointment book. Yup, she said, you're with Bruiser. The name of the artist has me quite worried. We'll see what happens in the next chapter. I'll see you then.